Okay, first things first, how we doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection, technology gain times 2 and 3. I'm going to bring this back again. So I was explaining before that if you have a knockoff projector, I will not sell you screen paint. And then the reason why I'm not going to sell you screen paint due to the fact that I know what's going to happen if you try to use our screen paint with those projectors. It's not going to work. Now, I've done demonstrations on fake specifications on these projectors. They lie about their specifications. They lie about being 4K. They lie about being 7,000 lumens, 5,000 lumens, 4,000 lumens. They just lie about it. And you're really not going to get the best that you think you're going to be to get. Now, I've had some customers in the past who have had these projectors, and keep in mind, I didn't know they were using this for this particular form of projector. And when they hit our screen paint, of course, it comes out dark. Now, one of the things I want to point out when it comes to these cheap projectors, that the only way this projector will show up is on a white or very, very, very light silver screen. That's the only way. A contrast screen, a dark gray screen, a black screen, they will not pull up. Now, to show you an example, right here, I'm using this is supposed to be the 7,000 lumen 4K and HD projector I got for $53. Alright, on this side right here. Now if you notice on our black screen you can't see it, but on the white wall it pulls up. Now over here we have an Epson. This projector is 4,200 lumens. Keep in mind, this is the mind bender right here. 4,200 lumens. As you can see, the 4,200 lumens projector is showing up on our screen, but on the white wall it comes up faded. That shows you that the technology only works with name brand projectors. And Epson, NEC, Optima, ViewSonic. It doesn't have to be an expensive projector. It doesn't have to be 4K. It doesn't have to be 1080p. It can be a 720p projector, as long as it's not a knockoff with fake specifications. As you see right here, over here on this side, using the fake projector, it only pulls up. The image will only pull up on the white screen. It will not pull up, actually white wall. It will not pull up on the black screen. So it does not work with the technology because, like I said, the specifications are false. Now we'll come back over here to the Epson, and the Epson pulls up on our black screen perfectly, but on the white wall it fades. That's the reason why our screen paint does not work with knockoff projectors. It works with only the real deal. So you don't have to go out and spend like $600, $700, $800. You know what I mean? You can go out and get an NEC. Matter of fact, I got a projector for a customer for around $4,600, a short throw projector, and that thing is going to look incredible on that black screen paint. Like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Once my projector finally gets here, because it took a while to get here, I got a projector I purchased for $38. You could find them on eBay with an HDMI on the back of them. You could find them for $140. You can find them for $200, $140, $120. You can find them for even $50, even $40. Okay. Keep in mind, if you do 50 or 40, you may get them with the VGA on the back of them. But like I said, since they have a VGA converter, we can convert VGA into like a form of 1080p compressed output. You know, that's an easy way you can go about doing it. But like I said, as long as it's name brand, it's going to show up on our screen. Now keep in mind, I did this demonstration on a 200 lumen pocket Brookstone projector. Specifications on Brookstones are very good. Now we'll come over here. And this is why, you know, I've had in the past, until I got a chance to look at this for myself, I've had customers saying, well, I bought your screen paint, it's showing up on the white wall, but it's not showing up on your screen. My projector's like, I don't know what's wrong with it, because my projector's like 4,000 lumens. It is 7,000 lumens, it's 4K, you know, and I can't see why it's not showing up on your screen. And now from seeing it from my personal experience, I see why. Because the projector is garbage. I'm sorry to say, if you bought one of these projectors, take it back. Because like I said, I'm in the business to make money. True and all, I have bills to pay like everybody else. But I'm not going to sell you something that's not going to work on your projector. Now, if you got a BenQ, if you have Epson, if you have JVC, Sony, any one of those projectors are going to work. ViewSonic, Anyone, even a Dell will work on this technology. But a knockoff projector that has all these weird names like a U90 or Happy Box or Go Projection Go, whatever crazy name it may have next to it, don't buy it. Do not buy it, do not go near it. Now let's turn the lights on. So here we are with the lights on. And to show you our technology, there's the white wall right there. There's an Epson 4200 lumen projector. Keep in mind, my projector is 4200 lumens. And the white wall can't pick it up. It can't pick up the 4200 lumens. Because white screens can't produce HD. They can't produce HD. They're not, for 4K, using like 4K on a white screen is sad. I'm sorry, but it is. Because like I said, you're not getting the most of your projector. You're not getting the best of your projector's capability. At a projector you paid a lot of money for, you're probably only getting like 20%. That's it. Look at this. 4200 lumens. Can't pop on a white surface on 42. Look what our technology does to that. Now, the knockoff projector, the reason why they have to be used with the lights out because they don't show up. It's gone. Now there's the projector right here. This is the one I bought. This is a projector that was claiming to be 4K 4K projector, 1080p resolution. It was claiming to have 7,000 lumens. This is why you have to stay away from them. And this is not to put anybody down or shame anybody for buying one of these projectors. A lot of people don't know. This is the first time buying a projector and you see something that says it has all the bells and whistles and everything in there you need. It's not your fault. It's the fault of the people that are making these things and flooding the market with these crappy projectors. And then people who develop screen paint or technology involving projection screens, we get hit with this too because we sell them a product and then we turn around and find out that they're using a knockoff projector and that's the reason why the screen's not showing up. But they're convinced because it looks good on the white wall, it looks fantastic on the white wall, but the reason why they contact me is because it doesn't pop. They don't get this. They want that screen to pop. So in order for them to get that screen to pop, you have to have a name brand. Doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be 4K, doesn't have to be 1080p. You see me do demonstrations on low entry level projectors. That's why we do demonstrations on 720p projectors to show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money. This projector is not 4K. It's nowhere near 4K, nowhere near 1080p. It's 1080i. And look at this. And this is on our black technology. Now keep in mind the difference between our technology, and a lot of people have asked this, the silver screens that we develop have amazing contrast. They have a good contrast, good fair contrast, I say good contrast, still amazing contrast. They have excellent white levels. They're designed for ultra short throw projectors. That is using the smart technology gain times 3, and then that silver eclipse, that gray, has the ability to produce both white levels and black levels at the same time. A lot of people lean toward that because they like the best of both worlds, where the black screens will produce a lower white level. But keep in mind that for this technology, the white levels are extremely bright. Now this one's running through Chromecast. This one over here is running through my PS4. Find it strange that, turn the lights right here, find it strange that this projector right here, the cheap one that's supposed to be 7,000 lumens, if you notice, it shows up better on white. It won't show up on a black screen. But the technology we have here on the Epson, which is name brand, shows up better on the black and fades when it comes to the white. And that's why I'm telling you, like I said, I'm a businessman. I make, my company is to make money. But if you have a knockoff projector, I will not sell you this screen paint. Because I want you to have the best screen you can possibly have. And I will help you, redirect you on where you need to get a good projector that will fit well with our screen paint. Pretty much any name brand projector is going to fit well with this technology. But a knockoff is not going to do it. And if you have one of these knockoffs, go out, if you just bought it, charge back, go to eBay, whatever you got to do, PayPal, and return that projector. You can find projectors on eBay, good merchants I've done business with, and you can get projectors for about, say, if you want to get a good projector, $200. In between down there, you can get a fair projector. I mean, a projector, like I said, it's a good projector, but I mean, you get a projector with HDMI, and the lumens will be a little higher. But keep in mind, you can get projectors. I bought projectors at 2200 lumens, ultra short though, for 50 to 60 bucks. Even got a projector that was a Mitsubishi 3000 lumens, and it was WXGA, and I got that for 150 bucks. So, like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money. And when you watch those demonstrations, like Elite Screens from the big companies out there, of course, they're using projectors that are like 4K and 8K and these very expensive projectors. Well, a lot of us can't relate to that. You want to have a projector that you don't have to spend a lot of money for. And if you decide to use 4K, the technology is 4K. It works with 4K. It's compatible with 4K projectors. When you use 1080p, it works with 1080p. My projector I have in here, which I'm watching cartoons on. Come on now, you know me. I love my cartoons. I'm going to continue watching my cartoons. So I'm in here. My projector is over 1080p. It's 1920 by 1200. And here I am in a fully lit environment. My projector sits back 14 feet from the screen. I'm here watching my cartoons. I love my cartoons. Open up my window and there's some light in here. It's a beautiful day outside. Don't you think? Look at that beautiful day out there. I mean, it might not be sunny outside, but it's still a beautiful day. Why not open up the window and just let the light pour in? I love this technology. I just love it so much. Just look at this. And like I said, I feel sorry because people go out and they buy these projectors and they really think these projectors have this kind of these specifications. They get home, they put it on their white wall, and they notice that the farther they pull it back, the more the pictures are going to start to deteriorate. So they have to bring it in real close. That's why I don't watch a lot of these projector reviews on these particular projectors. You'll notice that the projector will sit somewhat very close to the screen. It will never advertise the picture that it claims it's going to be able to do on the box or in the description. And also too, if you notice that the area is very dim. So if I were to turn these lights on, that screen's gone, but what I would have to do is I would have to take this one out and I would have to bring the lights down to like a dim. There we go. So the lights on at the dim right there. And I'll say, hey look, looks fantastic. Just because the image shows up doesn't make it an image. It should look like that. That's the way it should look. And you know, some of you may be saying, well, guess what, Ken? The projector you're using is probably low lumens. Well, it claimed to be 7,000 lumens. That's why it's sitting next to a 4200 lumen projector, because it claimed to be 7,000 lumens. If this thing was 7,000 lumens, that screen would be gone. It would basically wash out the screen altogether. But just take this in. Consider this. Just look at this. The only way that projector is going to show up, it has to be on a white surface only. This is the cheap boy right here. That's the cheap one. The fake knockoff projector has to be on a white. That's why it will not work on our technology. The projector with the real specifications over here shows up on our black technology, but look how it looks on the wall. It washes out on the wall because the wall cannot produce true HD. Can't produce contrast. Can't produce proper color. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I just wanted to point that out really quick, you know what I mean? It was a demonstration that I did on Facebook Live, and I got a lot of attentions off of it, you know what I mean? A lot of people, you know, zoned in on that. That, you know, when you watch a lot of these demonstrations on these cheap knockoff projectors, you will notice that they're never done on a black screen or a dark HD gray screen due to the fact that the projector's not going to show up. It's barely showing up on a white screen. So you may get a little, some of them may have a little bit of color to them, but all in all, no matter how good it sounds, stay away from it. I've seen these knockoff projectors going for around 500 bucks. I've seen some of them going for around $200. I saw a 4K wireless projector for $18. That's wrong. It's just wrong on so many levels. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Look at that. See how amazing our technology is? Look at that. How it makes, compared to 4200 lumens hitting a white wall next to our screen. Look how amazing that looks. It shows you how much picture you're getting, how much picture you're losing right here altogether compared to that. Look at the white levels on there. Alright, so this is one of the brightest black screens we've ever developed. There's my screen right there. Living room, window open, plenty of light. Alright, thank you all for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Our screen paint is available on our website. I got a lot of emails today of people showing off their projectors, showing me what they have in their homes. We got a few of them that came in that were knockoffs. We direct them in the right place to get them proper projectors that will work well with our screen paint. Like I said, I'll help you out, whatever I can do, to get you the right projector for your screen. Alright, thank you all for your time, and God bless. You know, we might go back really quick doing the projector packages. So I think that might be the best way to do it. Start doing these projector packages, and then that way you'd automatically from the door would have the screen paint and the projector, and you don't have to worry about getting, you know, hooked into this nonsense right here. Alright, thank you all for your time. The last demonstration I have to do is when that projector gets here with the 38, when I paid $38 for it. So when I get here, I'll be able to really show you, you know, what an entry-level projector SVGA, actually XGA, of 2600 lumens next to this. And I'll show you the demonstration I did with the 200 lumen projector versus the 7000 lumen knockoff projector. Thank you for your time.